president this year of San Diego chapter. We six, along with our president, meet every other month at Miramar for an hour or so and exchange ideas. I picked up some good program ideas, and we share good news as well as bad news at those meetings. And then in September we have a meeting where all 6 chapters, families, and guests get together. We did it at Miramar this year, and we were able, by our numbers, to get a good speaker. We had Admiral Ryan out in September to speak to us. It was very successful, I felt. Bob mentions usually, I think for good reason, that 3 of our chapters attained the 5-star, is that the right number? 5-star level award this year. I have another one he doesn't mention. 3 of our chapters are chaired by retired Air Force officers. I happen to be one myself. I don't know why he doesn't mention that. Of course, we're deep in the Navy and Marine Corps land down there, so we have to play it kind of quiet down there. But overall, things are going well in San Diego County and in Area 8. Bob, did I leave anything off of your list?
You did great, George.
Okay, thank you. I'll stop when I'm ahead.
We're just absolutely delighted to have George Swick come in as a member of the executive committee. And I'm sure we'll be getting a lot of information out of the San Diego area about what's going on as we go into the future. I thought I'd take just a couple of minutes while I'm thinking about it to recognize some of it. You know something, I'm getting into a real danger zone here, because when one tries to do this, there's always the possibility that you might forget somebody. And I don't mean to forget anybody. I don't mean to offend anybody. I don't mean to leave anybody out. But I just thought I'd take a couple of minutes to recognize some who, believe me, at the state level, have been going above and beyond the call of duty. And heck, I just want to start out right now with Commander Bob Burke over here. Communications issues within the council. He is our communications chair. He is the individual who established for us our website. And he included weblog technology that gives us an extraordinary means of communications. And I want to express our gratitude to Bob for all that he has done in the past. Secondly, I want to mention Commander Jerry Loeb, who some of you know or have heard about and have been following his efforts over the past 2 or 3 years to literally and figuratively protect many MOAA widows when it comes to extreme difficulties with the SBP DIC effort. Jerry has moved in. He has made contact with many of these individuals. He has assisted them to recover countless thousands of dollars that were taken from them. And so I want to be among the first to thank Jerry. He is not here today. He's probably off with some symphony orchestra playing his violin. And you know, we've been hearing from Jim Torres this morning and this afternoon. And I just want to say thanks, Jim. Jim Torres has been serving as the Area 2 Area Director. He serves concurrently as president of the Contra Costa County chapter. He has been moving into the future, trying to protect the interests of his chapter, trying to protect the interests of Cal-MOAA. But you know, just recently, Jim and a couple of his associates, Mark Schaefer from Marin County chapter and Steve Barber from San Francisco chapter, undertook this recent event, MOAA Day on the Hornet, where they attracted more than 375 people to that Hornet aircraft carrier museum in Alameda. It was a spectacular time. From the standpoint of administration, it was absolutely flawless. The tours of the ship were terrific. The lunch was great for that number of people and for the price that everybody paid. And the speaker delivered a very special message, frankly, warning all of us to be alert to our changing times and to take action rather than to react when something happens to us. It was a great day. Jim, Steve, and Mark Schaefer, you have our gratitude. And if you're one who reads the weblog, you may recognize the names Phelps Hobart and Tom Lasser. Phelps Hobart was the individual who designed and developed, literally planned the details for the council's 2006 Rally Sacramento. And he did a great job. But Phelps Hobart and Tom Lasser are two individuals who over the months and over the last couple of years have been faithfully providing items for publication to the weblog. So I want to recognize them and to thank them for that. Commander John Salmons is not with us today. He's on his cruise. Something, by the way, that was planned more than a year ago, so there wasn't anything really he could have done to be here today. And thankfully we have John Laughlin sitting in for him. John Salmons works absolutely tirelessly for local chapters and for this council. And I just want to recognize him today for the work that he has been doing over the past couple of years or more to either restart the East Bay chapter in Oakland, Alameda to serve that group, or to start a brand new chapter called the Alameda County chapter, I believe. And he has been doing an unbelievable amount of work. And at the same time, he's been serving us as our secretary and getting everything done very well and serving other chapters everywhere. So kudos, believe me, to John Salmons. Bill Reals is not with us today. Colonel, United States Army, retired. He serves as our area director down in the Orange County area. But you know, I want to just let you know that Bill Reals went above and beyond the call of duty. He went out of his way, driving long distances, taking a huge amount of time to meet with the officers and the directors and oftentimes the members of the now defunct San Gabriel chapter. He did everything he possibly could to help save that chapter. And sorry to say, we were not able to do it. It was just one of those things where a chapter got to the place where they needed leadership, and not a single member of the chapter would step forth and do the work of the chapter. We're really sorry to see that happen. And now lastly, I just want to recognize for a couple of minutes Major Judy Tilt over here, and CWO4 Robert Ramirez, our director. A little bit later, they are going to be talking to us about this interesting issue of Medicare, TRICARE, physician reimbursement. You know, we talk about legislation and the things that we can get excited about, the things that are important to us, the things that are critical to us, the things that we can get behind, the things that we can take action on. Well, I'll tell you, if we can't get excited and support something like Medicare, TRICARE, physician reimbursement, which has an incredible potential to negatively impact all of our health care in the future. It's that. And for quite a period of time. Judy Tilt and Robert Ramirez have been working very, very hard. Trips to Washington and DC and all over the place to try to make some real progress on that issue. So thanks, Judy, and thanks, Washington. I just want to ask at this point in the annual meeting if there are any of you that have any comments that you'd like to make or questions that you'd like to ask. Give you an opportunity to say something. Okay, we're coming right up to break time. Our break time has been scheduled from 2:05 until 2:15. So please return at 2:15 and we'll promptly begin the continuation of our meeting at that time.